Today on Big Bore Air Guns, we're going to be testing out the AEA HP Max in .357 caliber. We're going to be shooting through a Pro chronograph from Competition Electronics. Our targets are set up right now at 50 yards, and we've got these two deer silhouette targets ready to go. The one over on the left, I'm going to set a piece of cardboard out in front of, put a little dot on there, and we'll do some accuracy testing. And then we're going to go ahead and take some shots here on the deer silhouette on the right. That's got a 6-inch kill plate there, kind of mimicking what it would be like to take shots on game out at 50 yards with this high-powered pistol carbine here. Now, I wouldn't suggest taking anything the size of a deer with this at any kind of range, but now a hog, a coyote, anything like that, you'd be just fine out at 50 yards taking it with this. It's going to do the job really well. The ammo we're going to be using here today are these Homecast 95 grain 357 leads. This is from the 456 95 grain mold from Lee. I used the 6-cavity mold to produce these. It does a really nice job giving me pretty high quality round, good for blasting ammo, does a pretty good job giving us accuracy. And knowing the weight of the leads, we can fire it through the chronograph and we'll be able to throw up on the screen for you a foot-pounds of energy reading, just so you have an idea of what kind of true energy this little pistol carbine is producing. Let's go ahead, set up, and get shooting. Here we go. Now, 833 feet per second. Shot number one. Sounds like I hit the 2x. Let's see if we can put another one on it. 818 feet per second there. Shot number two. .800 feet per second with shot number three. 791 feet per second, shot number four. .774 feet per second, shot number five. That was 761 feet per second with shot number six. Looks like 761 with shot number seven, and here's our final shot. .735 feet per second. Looks like for 50 yards, that's actually not too bad of a group when you consider that's 8 rounds fired on the target. I just want to see at 50 yards whether or not this round can actually penetrate through that 2x6 out here. Okay, so you can see the exit hole right here, right down at the bottom. There's your entrance hole. So it definitely went all the way through a 2x out here at 50 yards. Actually kind of split it a bit with the impact power. That's impressive. That's a lot of power to still be able to go through that 2x out here at 50 yards. I just want to dump 16 rounds, both clips full of ammo, out of a single tank of air. To start out with here, I've got another 2x6 sitting down there. Instead of being 1 layer thick, we've now got 2 layers thick of 2x6. I'm going to fire the first 2 rounds at that, and then we're going to move over to the little dot on the cardboard, and we're going to fire the other, 16 rounds or so at that. Just to see how well we do. We got the chronograph on. Let's go ahead and start shooting. .755 feet per second. Definitely hitting there. 815 feet per second. All right, let's go ahead and move over to the cardboard and take some shots. All right, here goes our next shot. There's no way that reading's right. All right, here goes our next shot. I had to reset the chronograph there. .726 feet per second, starting to tell me my battery's getting low. Alright, so that was one clip of ammo. Let's go ahead and switch over to our next clip. Hopefully here the chrono will last for us. "726 feet per second. "715 feet per second. "710. "695. "696. You can tell it's just wiping out the tape there. 696. "681. And we got one shot left. Here we go. There we go, folks. That was, now that says 880 feet per second on that last shot. That jumped back up again. That was 16 shots from a single field of air. The rifle says we're still at 150 BAR in the green zone, so you still could fire a few more rounds at it if you wanted to. Alright guys, so we've walked up here to the 2x6s. You see we've got two of them put together. Looks like it split them apart. In fact, I just saw a bullet fall. If I zoom in here, look at that. You can see a few of the bullets stuck between the two layers there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. There's some blow off there. That's all fresh blow off. I don't think any of them actually made it all the way through. It looks like they are just underneath the surface here. Real quickly here, I've been able to rip off the other 2x. I just want to show you what kind of penetration we're getting through into that second one. It looks like most of those went quite deep into that second 2x. The only ones that didn't were the ones that hit right there where the knot was. So the knot made it so they're not going to go through.